Greetings, YouTube. Look at this trash. Look at this trash. Look at the Tier 4 Basic Catalyst celebration of trash. Do you think this is a good deal? Because if you do, you're probably drunk or you have never seen an MCOC offer review in your life. This is a terrible deal, and yet this is exactly what we've seen on Black Friday the last 2 years. This is a screenshot from last year's Black Friday. 3 Tier 4 Basics, 3 Tier 1 Alpha for 900 units. It is as deflating as running into a wall because you missed the automatic door on Black Friday at Walmart at 3 a.m. Why does that story sound oddly specific? Who knows? But at the same time, Kabam has to know this is not how you make money on the Cyber Monday weekend. So they ditched this and they have gone with the new model, the 4-day model, which I'm interpreting to mean that once the offer hits your account at noon Central Standard Time on Friday, it will be there until noon Central Standard Time on Monday or even Tuesday. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I guess Tuesday, right? Because if it's 4 days, then that technically would go to noon on Tuesday. And maybe the confusion I have is that December starts this weekend. So are they going to delay the monthly calendars again? Because we saw it on the 2nd of this month in November. It could be on the 3rd in December. Who knows? Either way, for now, what we do know is that this is a thing of the past. So what we're going to do today is not only talk about what the past looks like, but preview what it could look like tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I should probably say that for those of you that are celebrating the American holiday. All right. You are looking at the past offers from Cyber Monday 2018. Notice a couple things about this offer. First off, it is not progression-based. I made an accurate prediction. It was one of the few times this year I've been 100% right, where I said, look, it's going to be progression-based from now on. This kind of offer is the thing of the past. But you'll see two things I want to talk about. One, that these are limit 3, and 2, that it gets better with the amount of money you spend. So it used to be some 4-star shards and a Tier 4 basic. And then for $10, half a 4-star and a couple Tier 4 basic and 4-star 6-stone crystals. And then we got up to a fully formed 4-star and 2 Tier 4 class catalyst crystals for the $30 one. And then the $50 one was really exciting. You got 1.5 Tier 2 alpha and you got to buy 3 of them, right? So what is that? 4.5 Tier 2 alpha plus 7,500 5-star shards times 3. That was over 22,000 5-star shards. So because of that, that led us to have the greatest Odin Limit 3 ever last year on Cyber Monday. Last year, the Odin was a basic 5-star hero crystal, 1/3 of a Tier 5 basic catalyst, and 1/4 of a 6-star. It was the first time that we had seen 6-star shards so easy to get, and of course, all of these offers come with the units that normally are there by themselves. That's why these offers are so freaking good and always get the A+ grade, because these amazing bonus items, which normally aren't nearly as generous without the units during the year, are included with the units. But why are they giving you so many units? Because they want you to spend them on deals that honestly aren't as good as the cash offers. So, Cyber Monday 2018. 1,000 units got you a 2-to-1 ratio of 5-star shards, 1-to-1 ratio of 4-star shards, 2 Tier 1 alpha, and 2 Tier 4 basic. And then it jumps straight from 1,000 to 4,000. So you really need a minimum of 5,000 units if you want a decent offer. 4-star Awakening Gem, which even at this point was trash. 8,000 5-star shards, so you got another 5-star crystal worth of shards. 1,500 4-star hero crystal shards, a 4-star Awakening Gem, 3 Tier 4 basics, 3 Tier 1 alphas, and 1 Tier 2 alpha. Not great. For 5,000 units, pretty average. But it's because this 5,000 unit price was the bouncer at the club that got you into the 10,000 unit offer, which was a generic, never before seen, except for something like Act 1 through 5, 100% completion, and 100% Labyrinth of Legends completion. 5-star generic Awakening Gem, 2 Tier 2 alphas, 10 Tier 1 alphas, 3 Tier 4 class catalyst crystals, 22,500 tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, or 1/2 of a tier 5 basic, 20 5-star signature stones, and 1 million gold. That was, a year ago, the best we had ever seen in Marvel Contest of Champions. It was an amazing 10,000 unit offer. The first two, the 5,000 total, were trash. Probably a D grade. But this one was an A+. So a lot of people, including myself, got it. And I held on to that thing until I got Omega Red like 9 months later. But we know that this is not the last cash and unit deal. No. Because remember on July 4th? You logged in, and this is how July 4th kicked off this year. Here's half a 5-star just for logging in. You haven't spent any money, and yet here's 5,000 5-star shards. I hope that's what happens on Friday. In fact, I hope it's 5,000 6-star shards, even though I'm not going to hold my breath. But that is what started July 4th, 2019. But we are not done. We then had, if you're Cavalier, only 6-star shard offers. None of these 4-star shard trash, because Kabam did the math and they realized that people like myself that don't care about 4 stars only bought the $50 and $100 offers that had the tier 2 alpha catalysts, the 5-star shards, and the 6-star shards, and the tier 5 basic catalyst fragments. And they wanted me to buy everything. So notice what they did back on July 4th. They made certain unit packages limit 5. But just for starters, the $5 one. But the $10 one was limit 3. And then when we go to the $30 one and $50 one, it's also limit 3. And that gave you tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, generic +5 signature stones, which were awesome, 1,000 6-star shards, 2,000 6-star shards, 2 tier 2 alphas, which was an improvement from the 1.5, 9,000 tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, and then last but not least, the Odin, which was 2,000 6-star hero crystal shards. This is the $50 version. 2,000 6-star hero crystal shards, 9,000 tier 5 basic, and 2 tier 2 alpha. And then the Odin was 5,000 6-star hero crystal shards, or half of a 6-star, 18,000 tier 5 basics, 5 2% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals, which is the new fancy, totally overrated thing, and then a 5-star basic crystal. This was the Cavalier offer. By the way, I'm going to be doing so much work on Friday. Tomorrow, I am going to be doing all of the reviews of the Cavalier, the Uncollected, and probably the Proven. So I'm going to count on my subscribers to send me screenshots of all of the cash-based offers and all the unit offers for me to go through. I'll be making separate videos. It's going to be maybe the most review work I've ever done, but that is what you deserve. And I wasn't able to get all of that done on July 4th, but I know it's coming this year, and so I'm going to be prepared. And I'm going to just put in the time, and hopefully it will help out as many people as possible. And I'll try to have kind of like a budget conversation as well. So this is what we saw a few months ago on July 4th, if you're Cavalier, that is. We saw a lot of 6-star shards, a lot of tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, a lot of tier 2 alphas, and then some gold. But we also saw an improvement on the unit offer. We saw a 1-to-1 ratio for 6-star shards. We saw 3 tier 4 basic, 1/2 of a tier 2 alpha, 30% of a 5-star additionally. And then the 4,000 unit this time was 2 tier 2 alphas, 3 tier 4 basic, 6 tier 1 alphas, 18,000 tier 5 basic, 16 5-star +5 6 stones, which I really appreciated, 2,000 6-star hero crystal shards, and 10,000 5-star hero crystal shards. We got still not the best ratio, slightly above 2-to-1, but hey, it's a lot better than Cyber Monday 2018. But then here was the really fascinating part. We got the 5-star Awakening Gem, which was the generic. So this was very similar, right, to the offer on Cyber Monday, but then we also got the Rank Up Gem Crystal from rank 4 to rank 5. It's a crystal, so I believe that was not the generic gem. You actually had to land on the class. And 10 tier 1 alpha. So I would say the top half of this was, are you somebody who's Cavalier that's trying to get your next 5-star to rank 5? Or the bottom half was, are you basically trying to get a 6-star to rank 2? Because you had 2 tier 5 basic catalysts, which when you added up all of the deals that you got before, was enough to have at least 3 tier 5 basic, which was enough to take a 6-star to rank 2. That's exactly how much you need. 20 more 5-star plus 5 signature stones, 10 tier 1 alphas, 15,000 6-star hero crystal shards, aka this is a 6-star deal, y'all, and 1.5 million gold. Really, the first time we ever saw an either or offer for the 10,000 units, 15,000 was still the asking price. But we have 4 days to come up with the cash this time. And even though 15,000 units has always been the top asking price for one of these major holiday specials, we know recently, quite painfully, the game tested the market with something much higher than an asking price of 15,000 units. Well, Prof, what the heck was that? Well, myself, thanks for asking. It was this abomination of a deal. It was a 6-star Vision Bundle. 15,000 units, the same price tag that you got all of these things on July 4th for just an unawakened 6-star Vision. And what did they ask for if you wanted to take him to rank 2 and awaken him? An additional 15,000 units for a total price tag of 30,000 units. $1,000 worth of units for a rank up gem and another Vision. The rank up gem, huh? Interesting. We'll come back to that. So what do you think this means? Well, we saw Kabam tinkering with the market on July 4th by having one of these be limit 5. But YouTube, if I'm Kabam and I'm thinking about what they're trying to do with the market that they just tested, I think they might limit 5 for every single unit package. Limit 5 on Peter Parker's wallet, Star-Lord's loot bag, Tony Stark's briefcase, Black Panther's treasure, and yes, last but certainly not least, the Black Panther's treasure in the All-Father Odin's vault. If you do the math and you buy 5 All-Father Odins, which of course is over 15,000 units by itself, 15,500? And then 5 Black Panther's treasure, which is another between 6 and 7,000 units, you're going to get close to 30,000 units by limiting 5 all of this. You'll be a little short, I think, but not much. Now, because of that, I think Kabam is going to have a 4th tier offer this year on Cyber Weekend, because they also know that you have 3 more days to come up with the iTunes or Google Play gift cards or the cash or the units, whatever. I suspect it'll be hopefully better than these offers. But what I think is going to happen with the 6-star is I think that we saw a preview of this rank 1 to rank 2 Vision rank up gem. And I suspect for maybe 10,000 units of the first 15,000 total, we'll see that as a rank up gem crystal, similarly to how this thing was worded on the Superior Awakening bundle on July 4th. You see that 5-star rank up gem crystal? I would expect it to say a 6-star rank up gem crystal from rank 1 to rank 2. The same wording on that line, except it's a 6-star. For an additional 15,000 units, I would suspect that they would offer a 6-star, most likely class-based, but man, would the community freak out if it was generic, 6-star Awakening gem. I believe that it's very strange that a 6-star Awakening gem, and I've been told it was a generic from the people who were skilled enough to win it, those few souls in New York City Comic Con that got a hold of that. It's super weird that there are people who have access to an item in the game that has not been released to the public. It's just strange. But if Kabam was testing it out in October, I suspect they're going to roll it out for everybody in November for a hefty sum, of course. So, that brings us to the prediction part of the video. What do I hope that this will be tomorrow? Well, let's start, and I'm just speaking for Cavalier here. Let's start here. Well, actually, let's start here. It'd be great if it was 10,000 5-star shards or 5,000 6-star shards. Wouldn't that be great if we had a special gift? But besides that, I would love to have this $5 be half of a tier 2 alpha and 300 6-star shards. So just double everything on the left. Half a tier 2 alpha, 300 6-star shards. On the right, 1,000 6-star shards, 2 Tier 4 Basic, and a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha. So double everything in the 10. For 30, double it once again. 12 plus 5s, 12,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments, and 2,000 6-star shards. I would love to see the Black Panther's Treasure have the Odin amount of shards. I'd love to see the 5-star Basic Crystal for this, the 5,000 6-star Hero Crystal Shards also for the $50. The 2 Tier 2 Alphas can stay, and then I'd love the 18,000 Tier 5 Basic to go along with it. And then the Odin, first off, let's be honest. If you want to go for a featured 5-star, you wish that they didn't give you a Basic Crystal. You wish they gave you 10,000 5-star shards in place of that. Plus, I gotta be honest, most of my Basic Crystals are old, crappy champions like Cyclops or Groot or Thor Jane Foster for the 7th or 8th time in a row. So, I hope that the Odin this time, this would be a dream, but hey, we can hope, gives you a fully formed 6-star hero, or at least 7,500 6-star shards. And then at least half of a Tier 5 Basic, or 22,500 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments, 15,000 5-star Hero Crystal Shards, and 10 2% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystals. I also hope for Cavalier that this thing is at least a 2-to-1 ratio now for 6-star shards, so double everything, and that the 4,000 one gives you, it would be so nice if it gave you a fully formed Tier 5 Basic, but at least half of one, and then 5,000 6-star Hero Crystal Shards. You got to at least make the ratio better for this one. And then we've covered the 10,000 units and the 15,000 or Tier 4 of the bonus 15,000 unit offer for a total asking price, same as the Vision, of 30,000 units. Now, I could be right, I could be sort of right, or I could be laughably wrong. But this is what the data suggests to me, YouTube. This is what the history suggests, and looking back on offers and thinking about whether or not they've experimented and such, this is the conclusion that I've come to. We will know how right I am very soon. I always like to say I don't work for Kabam. I have no communication with them. We're both probably thankful for that. But because of that, this is speculation, and at the same time, it's what I hope helps. I will be grading not only the Cavalier, but the Uncollected and below on Cyber Weekend, so please send me those screenshots, and I'll do my best to put out that content throughout the day to help make your best informed decision possible for this Cyber Weekend. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I know this is a much longer video than usual, but I wanted to cover everything, and I think I've officially done that. So have a great Cyber Weekend, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving. Is it Boxing Day yet? All of this holiday. Just have a good one. And thank you, as always, for supporting my channel. It truly means the world to me. You all are the best.